You didn't tell me the uses of the unmanifested. Maharaj, surely you must sleep in order to wake up. You must die in order to live. You must melt down to shape anew. You must destroy to build, annihilate before creation. The Supreme is the universal solvent. It corrodes every container. It burns through every obstacles. Without the absolute denial of everything, the tyranny of things would be absolute. The Supreme is the great harmonizer, the guarantee of the ultimate and the perfect balance of life and freedom. It dissolves you and thus reasserts your true being. Questioner. It is all well on its own level, but how does it work in daily life? Maharaj, the daily life is a life of action. Whether you like it or not, you must function. Whatever you do for your own sake accumulates and becomes explosive. One day it goes off and plays havoc with you and your world when you deceive yourself that you work for the good of all, it makes matter worse. For you should not be guided by your own ideas of what is good for others. A man who claims to know what is good for others is dangerous. Questioner. How is one to work then? Maharaj, neither for yourself nor for others, but for the work's own sake. A thing worth doing is its own purpose and meaning. Make nothing a means to something else. Bind not. God doesn't create one thing to serve another. Each is made for its own sake because it is made for itself. It doesn't interfere. You are using things and people for purposes alien to them, and you play havoc with the world and yourself. Questioner. Our real being is all the time with us, you say. How is it that we do not notice it? Maharaj. You are always the supreme, but your attention is fixed on things physical or mental. When your attention is off a thing and not yet fixed on another, in the interval you are pure being. When, through the practice of discrimination and detachment, vivek vairagya, you lose sight of sensory and mental states, pure being emerges as the natural state. Questioner. How does one bring to an end this sense of separateness? Maharaj, by focusing the mind on I am, on the sense of being, I am so and so, dissolves, am a witness only, remains, and that too submerges in I am all. Then the all becomes the one, and the one yourself, not to be separate from me. Abandon the idea of a separate I, and the question of whose experience will not arise. Questioner. You speak from your own experience. How can I make it mine? Maharaj. You speak of my experience as different from your experience because you believe we are separate, but we are not. On a deeper level, my experience is your experience. Dive deep within yourself and you will find it easily and simply. Go in the direction of I am.